In late May, Jong-hyu Choi, Minister of Economic Affairs for the Korean Embassy in Washington, D.C., visited southeast Michigan to promote passage of the pending trade agreement between the United States and South Korea. Commonly referred to as KORO's FTA, it was signed in 2007, but Congress has yet to implement it. Minister Choi made 2 farm visits on his trip. One stop was at Westview Orchards in Romeo, growers of strawberries, cherries, apples, peaches, and pumpkins. Operated by sisters Katrina Schumacher and Abby Jacobson, along with her husband Bill, they sell 95% of their fruit on site, hence not set up to export their products, though they think the trade agreement is a positive step. Minister Choi discussed with those in attendance that because KORO's FTA is still awaiting approval, Michigan's fresh fruit exports and other ag products are levied with tariffs of roughly 50%.
The KORO's FTA is going to bring about tremendous economic and commercial benefit to the state of Michigan and Detroit area by increasing exports of their agricultural products, their automotive parts, their automobiles to the Korean market. The Korean economy is the 15th largest in the world with the size of $1 trillion, and the economy grows fast. This year it is expected to grow by 4.5%. So that would mean a lot more business opportunities for U.S. farmers, ranchers, service providers.
Another stop was Ingleside Farms, a 2,000-head beef cattle operation raising 2,300 acres of crops in Bruce Township. In 2010, Michigan Farms shipped over $9 million in beef to South Korea at a cost of almost $4 million in tariffs. The trade agreement would phase out those affecting beef products over 15 years, making for increased sales opportunities for Brett Chapman, the 4th generation at Ingleside.
It would definitely help our business, and I think we're ready. I think we're ready for a free trade agreement. And the thing is, with the tariffs to be removed over a straight line of 15 years, I think it's going to take time, and I think we need to start working through it. It's a little disheartening that it was slowed down. So I would hope that we can actually move through, because it would mean a lot for our business, especially like we're a family farm, and it opens up for us. We have 5 different families that are supported off of this farm, and just for that one more avenue, that one more market, to be able to keep it viable. Because I want my children to come back, and it's just another thing to help us.
South Korea is one of 3 pending trade agreements waiting for approval from Congress, and as the wait goes on, other countries are moving forward and gaining access to markets ahead of the United States.
Well, trade's important to America's farmers and ranchers. When you kind of look at the statistics that are out there, USDA estimates that 25% of a farmer's net cash income actually comes from international trade. 95% of our consumers are outside of the United States. So it's important that we continue to maintain the markets that we have and look for those opportunities to be able to grow in our exports. These FTAs provide that. Korea, Colombia, Panama, all provide those opportunities for U.S. farmers and ranchers to be able to sell more products to some of our top markets in the world. Korea is our 5th largest market as far as agricultural exports go. Colombia is our largest market in South America, and we can't just allow these countries and give them away to our competitors. We need to be just as active and engaged to make sure that we hold on to what we have there.
Things like this really raise a level of understanding of the importance of free trade agreements. Today, when the Koreans were here asking us to supply their market, really emphasized the immediacy of considering this agreement and getting it passed. The other interesting point that they brought out was the issue of other countries in the world are working on the same type of agreement. But as we found in both Panama and Colombia, the world desires U.S. agricultural products and is urging us to get those free trade agreements done. The fact that the Koreans would come to Michigan, would visit farms, only emphasizes the importance of this issue to those people.
This will provide a new marketing opportunity for our farmers. We encourage you as farmers throughout the state of Michigan to contact your U.S. representative and let them know this is going to give us a new opportunity. This is going to allow us to expand and not only feed folks here in Michigan, not only people in the United States, but we're going to be able to feed people in Colombia, in Panama, in South Korea. This is international trade at its best. This is U.S. farmers. These are Michigan farmers at their best, and that's what we need to convey to members of Congress.
Coro's FTA would mean $45 million in ag exports for Michigan and an increase of 400 jobs. Share that message with your U.S. representative. You can find their contact information at house.gov.